Welcome to the post-show debrief. Thanks for being with us. The dominant issue today, without question, the confrontation between Governor Scott Walker, the state of Wisconsin government, and the public employee unions there, dominating the show today, dominating the minds of all of us who are interested in getting this government, our federal government, straightened out. The excessive spending, the massive debt. And this is a confrontation in Wisconsin that's no longer avoidable. It's happening across the country, currently in Ohio and Indiana. It will be spreading across the country as we come to terms with whether or not public employees should be allowed to be a union, to have unions, and to have collective bargaining power. At the very top of this website, the home page, you will notice Franklin D. Roosevelt's view on the conflict of interest that is represented by allowing public service sector employees to organize and to bargain against the interest of the people, the taxpayers, and I happen to be in absolute concurrence with FDR on this issue. There is, and I know that this is going to upset a lot of people coast to coast when I say this, but the truth is that I happen to agree that there just can be no rationalization of collective bargaining power for public employee unions against the interest of the American people and taxpayers, whether at the local, the state, or federal level, period. That view, I'm sure, has just won me a lot of friends in certain quarters. I've got the greatest respect for teachers, for firemen and policemen, all of those who serve the public sector. But that respect cannot override an absolute insistence that we maintain the public interest and avoid conflicts of interest, as is the case when we bring organized labor into public service. We're going to see, we've got a president who's decided to intervene, apparently aggressively, in the confrontation between the state government of Wisconsin and its public employee unions, which, by the way, in my judgment, with the president offering support to the public employee unions, just compounds the conflict of interest that I think it's necessary for us to avoid in employment of government in employment of government workers, again, at every federal level. This is a confrontation for our time. We're going to see the intensity only rise until we reach some resolution. I think we'll be talking about this for some time. We'll continue to watch very carefully what is happening in Libya and, of course, the economy as well. We're going to have a lot of economic data this week reflecting on how much people are spending, on how well this recovery is taking hold. We'll have a much better indication by the end of this week, I believe. Let's hope the news stays positive. Until then, thanks for joining us for the post-show debrief. We'll see you next on the radio.